Welcome back to BazookaTraining.com. Today's episode is powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. It's all about the Superman punch, how to throw it, how to set it up, and what to follow up after it. All right, today we're gonna break down the Superman punch. It's become a very popular punch a little bit more in recent years, so we're gonna break it down a little bit and how to use it and how to set it up very well. Now, I'm gonna talk about a little trick to how to get more power to it, all right? So the idea is closing distance really well. That's why we use that Superman punch. If I wanna come in, I don't wanna just walk in. There might be an opportunity, Matt leaves, and I wanna close that distance very quickly. So that is one of the benefits of a Superman punch. A lot of power, a lot of momentum, and you can catch someone in close distance very quickly. So that's why they're used very well, all right? Now, when you throw it, this is the big trick, okay? Now, you gotta use your legs to generate the power in your rear hand, okay? So if you notice, when people throw the Superman punch, a lot of it comes off of this motion here with my rear leg. As it comes up, I kick my leg back, right? And this is what a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to the Superman, because it's a Superman punch, right? But the punch really comes from the legs, like all of our other strikes. So when I like to throw it, this here, and I think about what I call a donkey kick behind. So I want a donkey kick behind, and with that extension of my back leg, it kind of reinforces the extension in the punch, gives me that more power. So just from the kick setup alone, here, boom, kick back, and I could really drive. Now think Matt moves back quickly, it's here, boom, I can close and still crack. But the idea is generate more power by that donkey kick mixed with getting that full extension. If I even donkey kick and I get jammed, the power comes from that full extension in the punch, right? So donkey kick mixed with the full extension, and understanding your range is gonna be the best way to land this most effectively, okay? Now, the setup. If I'm fighting someone more experienced, the setup becomes very important, right? So just like any strike, a strong setup could be a feinting, always feinting before we strike, getting a reaction, and then I can, boom, attack it. But that might be high level. It may work once, so we want to set it up good. Now, my two favorite setups to the Superman, I'll give you my least favorite first, is using my jab, okay? So still very effective. I'm saying it's not my favorite, but it's a very good one. So you jabbing here, you jabbing here. Now see how I jab and I lift my leg up at the same time. 1, 2, okay? So I'm hiding this closing of the distance. If I just lean from here, I'm opening my face. Imagine someone puts a hand out and I walk into it, it's gonna hurt me, right? So I play with my jab here, right? Feinting jab. See that motion here, right? 1, 2, okay? So using the jab hides it well. 1, touch, bang, okay? Give me that donkey kick to get a little bit more power generation. Now, my favorite one is using the low kick, right? Because of that knee up motion I talk about for power, it almost becomes a feint with a low kick, right? Remember I said feinting is the biggest thing you need to do when it comes to all your strikes. So if I low kick first, okay, now all of a sudden this motion here is probably gonna get a defensive reaction. Now, when you hit someone with a low kick, what are the two things that happen? One, he's gonna block it. Boom, so he's stationary. So now I go here, boom, he's stationary on one leg and I'm generating power. Not very good for him to defend on one leg. So that is the benefit. The second thing, right, is they're gonna evade. So I throw a low kick first, okay, then he anticipates it, he exits, boom, right? Your opponent's like this, leaving your face front of you, not even thinking about the defense of the punch, and then you can generate as much power, and that's the effectiveness, okay? So using the jab and the low kick to set up the Superman, the two best in my opinion, okay? Or another thing you can do, just like other strikes, throw your cross, right? Boom, and then all of a sudden the next one, boom, right? Just throwing that one, right? It's a little bit more predictable. Why I don't love it as much as the other two is because it's still the same direction. Whether I throw this one, Matt's reaction is gonna be hard. So even when I come again, he's gonna be very defensive. It might still work on a lot of people. I'm not saying don't try it, but the other two tend to be more effective for me, okay? Now, just because you land the big shot, right? It doesn't end there. You need your follow-up for the finish. So the Superman, a lot of times, gets you into range, right? If you don't knock your opponent out, which, I mean, you hope for it, But if anything, I've closed my distance. Now he's still here, right? But now I touched him. Before we were really far, now I worked my way in here. Now the 2 follow-ups I like to throw are from my left side attacking. So the first one I'm gonna throw, I'll start with my boxing attack, and then I'll go to the kick one. So I get my Superman punch here, boom, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is after I land it here, I'm gonna come with a hard left hook to the head, right? So leg up, set up, comes down, boom, follow with my hook, okay? So I'm gonna put it together. So here, I Superman, boom, and I drive that big power hook. One more time, using whatever setup, right? So I'm gonna even practice this with the setup as well. I'll do the jab one first, so jab, here, Superman, into the hook, okay? So you can see how my weight and my power keeps coming forward, right? So jab, jab, Superman, boom, power hook, okay? I can do the same one again, but with the low kick now. Boom, low kick sets it up. Boom, boom, right? Now, the one I like to use, because I'm a kick-based fighter, I like to use my left kick. So again, I'm gonna show you with the 2 different setups. The jab first, jab here, leg up, Superman. As I step down, boom, I throw my left kick. Ideally, it's a head kick because you want the finish, but you can mix it up. So jab, Superman, boom, step off, left head kick. Now I'll do the low kick setup, low kick here, comes off here, sets, boom, and I attack, okay? So the beautiful thing is you mix them up, but left side attacking tends to be better. Now, say I throw my punches, you can follow up depending on how your opponent does. So I get here, maybe here, I set it up, boom, hook, hook, boom, boom. It doesn't matter, I can box. It got me in safely, I'm gonna finish with my hands. If the head kick doesn't work, you know, a Superman head kick, boom, I can fall into my combinations. I safely made it to mid-range, which allows me to attack, okay? So the Superman punch, just like any strike, first thing you need to do, learn to throw it properly, right? Second thing is how to set it up. Once you learn to set it up, what is the follow-up and how do you exit, okay? It's not enough to basically just work on the strike. To understand it, you need the whole enter, the attack, and the exit, what I call the full equation. All right, hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was brought to you by Perfect Sports Nutrition, code Bazooka20 for 20% off. We also have Hayabusa Fight, the T3 gloves, my personal favorite. Last but not least, bazookatraining.com, curriculum from me. Every Monday, I send 4 videos, home drills, bag drills, sparring drills, tutorials. Every single Monday you get brand new 4 videos. Plus, the archive's got over 100 videos, so there's enough workouts, episodes, and learning for you for many, many hours. All right? Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.
Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, 1, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website's gonna give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're gonna be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.